everyone, I am Mecha42, your favorite YouTube harpy. We got some Star Wars-y, Game of Thrones. I don't know. This might not be the best of news, but you know what? We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna react to it anyway. The next Star Wars movies are confirmed now to be coming from Benioff and Weiss. That was really indicated and hinted at. This might not be a good thing because look at what's going on in Game of Thrones right now. Seriously, look at what's going on over in Game of Thrones. So here, we got a couple of things to talk about. Disney recently confirmed the release dates for much of its upcoming movie slate, including 3 Star Wars movies that will follow this December's episode. Can we nix Rise of Skywalker. Although there will be a longer than usual wait by recent standards for the post-Episode 9 film, we now know who will be responsible for it. Yeah, who will be to blame? Who's responsible for this mess? Who's responsible for this mess? Is it gonna be Game of Thrones, guys? I bet it will. Now I feel like I have to be like the stern mother coming in, like, who's responsible for this mess? Who's responsible? Did you do this? Do I have to rub your nose in it? We're gonna have to rub their nose in this, because I think we need to rub their nose in Game of Thrones Season 8 from what I'm hearing. I didn't even watch it. I tuned out at, like, Season 5, but I am so the atypical viewer. I float from one thing to the next so easily. I'm kind of glad I did, though. I'm really glad I did now, because I'm hearing nothing good from Season 8. Just basically The Last Jedi or Star Trek Discovery level writing of just, because script says so. You know the character you cared about, no, we'll never hear him again, or, that big setup, or no payoff to any setup, right? But, we're kind of used to that in this day and age with media, I think. At least I am. Disney has confirmed that Game of Thrones showrunners David Benioff and D.B. Weiss will be making the first of these, which is set to arrive in 2022. As reported by IO9, the news was announced by Disney boss Bob Iger while he was speaking. Please preview your articles. I screw up all the time. I don't need you screwing up for me. While was speaking at the Moffett-Nathanson Media and Communications Summit in New York. It's not a big surprise as far as as it's been known. I'm making it up now. My brain just shut off and I'm like, okay, you had this really bad typo or whatever. You forgot a word. I'm just going to make up what you're saying, right? As it's been known for some time that Benioff and Weiss have been working on a new series of Star Wars films. However, it was not previously clear when their debut effort would arrive. Game of Thrones is only set to conclude this coming Sunday with episode 6 of season 8. That's crap. Why is there only 6? You couldn't come up with more. You couldn't flush out a whole season. I don't think they could. The new Star Wars movies will be released on December 16th, blah blah blah, 2 years apart. There we go, 2 years apart, starting in 2022. There are 2 sets of movies in development. Yes, but not really, because we only have 3 movies that they've announced. So no. We only have, because remember, Rian Johnson has a trilogy, and Benioff and Weiss have a trilogy. So we still don't know what those other 2 movies are. I wonder, this is where I'm going to speculate, I wonder if they're going to announce it based on who how well received the 2022 movie is, this first one. Because if that's shit, if that is hot dog shit, and we do have to blame and rub Benioff and Weiss's nose in the mess that they've made, are they going to go back to Rian Johnson for the next one? That we don't know. But we have talked about this quite a bit. And the nerve that these 2 had, that Benioff and Weiss had to throw shade at Rian Johnson. I made a video about that about a month ago. I'll link that in the description below. They basically told him, or told the fans, or they told somebody on an interview, I think it was sci-fi.com, if I recall right, that, oh no, they're not going to have any problem with us because we're more liked than Rian Johnson. You might be more liked personally, and you might not be going after, at least I haven't been hearing about it if they have, you haven't been going after personally the fans on Twitter like Rian Johnson has, or the customers, or the potential customers. But you still might not, you might not be as well liked, so you might want to reconsider that when you're throwing some shade over at Johnson, because Game of Thrones, right? Oh, Lord. It had been rumored that work on Benioff and Weiss's series was further along, and StarWars.net recently reported that their first movie will begin production this fall. It has also been reported that their films will be set in the days of the Old Republic. We don't know that for sure. That's not 100% confirmed as far as I know, as far as I have been able to dig up. So take that with a grain of salt that the Old Republic series is happening. So hundreds of years before the events of the current movies. It's notable that the Star Wars release schedule has slowed down, and that is due to the backlash of Solo, right? However, the commercial failure of 2018 Solo: A Star Wars Story reportedly led to plans for further spin-offs to be cancelled, with Iger admitting that the movies so far had been released a little too much too fast. The new films will now be released every 2 years, alternating their December releases with the Avatar sequels. I don't care about the Avatar sequels, really. I know, not a big one. And related news, we don't care about that either. This is interesting, though. This is fascinating. How you feel about this Game of Thrones season, I gotta move myself over, will likely influence your next Star Wars take. My next Star Wars take is going to be, I will watch it from my channel. I am so uninvested at this point in Star Wars and Game of Thrones and a lot of these pop culture things. I have been doing my darndest the last 2 days to just focus on the fun stuff, like the Bill and Ted 3 news, the John Wick news, Godzilla, all the good stuff that I'm actually looking forward to. Even Ghostbusters I'm looking forward to. And that's, you know, the third one, the sequel, not the 2016. No, we never speak of the 2016 Ghostbusters. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in how entertainment is. It really feels to me. Now, here's where we get into the editorializing here for a second. Feels to me like they're more concerned with what people tweet, like how much they tweet about this, how many hashtags they can count on their parent analytics sites, right? They want people talking about this, but they don't want to actually put in the effort to make something that people want to watch and just be good, because being good isn't good enough. Now you have to be talked about. You have to be water cooler drama stuff. And I don't know how different it is now versus, you know, when they brought Bobby Ewing back in Dallas, or shot JR on Dallas. You know, yeah, old person here remembering Dallas controversy, or when they subverted everybody's expectations on Newhart and Suzanne Plachette woke up in bed next to Bob Newhart instead of, I can't for the life of me remember the blonde's name on the Newhart show where he was the innkeeper in Vermont. The point is, they used to subvert expectations all the time on TV, but they did it. They still had good writing from what I remember. We still had good quality stuff, right? Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section below. Do you think that they're just trying to they're just trying to pull a Newhart and they just aren't smart enough to do it on a lot of these shows? Do you think that's what they're trying for? Because we don't really have that equivalent of anything that massive. But we have outrage culture right now. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I still have the GoFundMe available because, the hotel and the tickets are paid for. But yeah, if you want to help out and help with an autograph or a drink or a buffet or something, I really, really appreciate it. You guys have been so awesome and amazing helping fund that. I also have an unboxing soon that I will do. I have a pile, so maybe Wednesday we'll do an unboxing. I am Mecha Random 42, P.O. Box 1566, Loveland, Colorado 80539. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on the next video or live stream. Check me out on Midnight's Edge After Dark. Check me out on Creepy Little Book. Check me out over on Mary Mayhem stream. I pop in there from time to time. And I will see you on the next video or live stream. And I already said that. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!